Okay, so I have coin here long. It's got this cup here, a little bit of a cup and handle, right? So I had this handle dip. If you look at it on 5 minute, you can see it a little bit better. So cup and handle, right? And I was playing around in here. It took a little bit long, whatever. But anyway, I got in here, added, and now I'm trailing. You also had a, let's go to 2 minute, a 2 minute squeeze here that broke out of. So orange means it's a nice solid uptrend when the candles are orange. So I had that coded in such a way. But what I'm looking for is, like, it came to the Fibonacci. It came out to like the point, the 78.6 here was this level, pulled back to a rising moving average. And if you take the anchored VWAP from here, right, so it pulled back and held support above it on the 5 minute. So it dipped below. So that was a good buying opportunity there. But now what I'm looking for is it going to break the highs here and shoot up to potentially, let's bring this down a little bit, to this 1618 level or higher. So that what I'm trying to do is trail it as it moves up. So I've got the 5 minute here, I've got the 2 minute. You had a little bit of a dip. So far it's just been up, straight up. There hasn't been a new 2 minute low. So I'm going to use that right now as my trailing stop. But right here, this dotted line, that's the high of the day, which is 160.22. And that's been an important level if you go back to the daily, that, 161. It seems to not want to close above. Closing above 159 seems to be a little bit of a struggle. So this could be an area where it does see some selling and a little bit of a slight pullback. But I believe that if it stops me out here, it's very possible that if it hits this high, that it could rocket. There's probably a lot of buy orders and sell stop orders, people that are short, like right here. So that's such a key level. But see, it is going to stop me out. And that's unfortunate. Ends up being a gain of $920, and I was up as much as I think $1,700 or something like that. So maybe it does need to pull back here a little bit. It's it's fading here. You had some volume there coming in on the 1 minute. So a little bit frustrating. I had higher hopes for it, but I'll take the profit on it. So all right. So what I'm looking for is if it hits that high a day, I'm looking to take that long, and let's move this down. And then what I'm going to do is target this level up here, this 164. So if it breaks high a day, now right now it looks like you've got a lot of volume coming in, selling here. And I am tempted to try to take this short for a micro scalp or what have you. But I am going to hold off on doing that just because we're so close to the highs of the day. But man, this does look like it wants to go lower. So I took it from here to here. Yeah, it just, maybe this is a little bit of a shakeout before it goes higher. Shake out any weak holders before taking out this high a day. Or that could be it. So that's, you never know. All you can do is have your own plan. But this right here, like as long as it's below basically this candle here, like that level, see, it sold off on volume and now it can't get above. It's like big time resistance. So actually, I mean, theoretically, I could move this down here. Because if it can get above that, if we start to see some buyers come in, let's tighten this up a little bit. If it can see some buyers coming in here, then maybe this little short-term pullback is that'll be over. But let's see where we have an anchor VWAP. It's all the way down here. Okay, so yeah, so here, when I look for it to turn around, right now it just looks like it wants to go lower. So we wait patiently. It's 1:44, doing some afternoon trading. Yeah, so I hit this level where it's had resistance. Now, what was that? That was 159.97. So just under 160. Couldn't quite crack 160. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Now it's pulling back. It's 159. Here we go. Nice little shakeout. This is a nice little handle. Can you get above here? Can you get above 159.65? Yeah, it might want to. It might. This is pretty strong. So what you want to see where it pulls back to an anchor VWAP from a recent swing low right here, pulls back underneath of it, and then boom, comes right up back through it. So really you could have started buying right there. You also have this downtrend line right there that it broke above. So that is why, as much as this looks very inviting to the short side, this big red candle here, the sell-off, I didn't take it short. Well, first of all, I was long here, and I got stopped out. But I'm looking for a play on the highs. A play on the highs. If it can break these highs of the day, we can really see it shoot up very quickly. So it's in a position to do that right now. Now this is a buy signal. It's blue, but there's no volume with it. So really, I'd want to see something like this. Like, where are the buyers? So that is concerning. But that's a signal. Now we're going to get a nice green candle and close up higher. I mean, it's a great stop. Place to have my stop right here at the low of this candle. I'll put it right there, right at the low. So, look, we want to see it take out this 160 level. Maybe it was just got a little intimidated by 160 and needed to come back, form a handle, shake some people out before going higher. So high day is 159.97. Is that right? Let's look at this high here. 160.10, 160.22. So yeah, that's the high of this candle. That's right. So we want to see it take out the 160.22. So you did see some volume there. That's good. You would have wanted to see this close at the highs. So that's right now that's a little shaky. You could see a pop here, breaking out above 160. See a nice little shoot up. Shoot up. Come on, baby. Shoot up. Let's go. You can do it. This is where you have to talk to it because it listens to you. I'm just kidding. The market is not listening to me. You're supposed to listen to the market and take what the market gives you, right? Let's move this up a little bit now that we've got a little bit of a cushion. And it could reject right off that 160 level, so you have to be aware of that. See if it's going to turn around or keep going. Where's the volume here? Yep, it might turn around. So I'm not going to take a loss on that. Well, kind of stalling out here is not what you want to see. Is 159.98. Is that 160 really that? It's really too much. I mean, people don't think it should be over 160, I guess. Man, it's having a really hard time with it. And look, here come the sellers. Yep. So I'm gonna. This is where I would want to reverse positions. Move this up, tighten this up. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty solid resistance there. So I'll give it a chance, but that's telling me not good things for the long side. But This is why you have to look at the day, right? So here we go. Look, shook everyone out. Now it's going up. So I might have tried to short that in the past, but because this is up 14% on the day, such a strong move. So that is why you want to give it to the benefit of doubt to the long side and not try to take every little move to the short side and look for a break of high days. Now this definitely should not come back. I mean, this is huge volume we're getting here, right? So now we're at 160.11. Now we got to take out the 160.22. How high did we get? 160.15. So I'm definitely going to move that up to here. All right, here we go. This is what you wanted to see, right? That is a nice dollar volume on that is 18.4 million. So I think that cup, that's exactly what that was. You had a nice pullback, shook some people out, and a blue bar buy signal, followed by green, and then a little shakeout right there. And look at that volume, which looked like it was high, but now it's nothing. So that was that volume was 7.2 million. Right, and so we got more volume coming in as we take out the high of the day. So let me get rid of that. Move this up. I don't want to see it come back now. Maybe give it a little bit more room. Yeah, 5 minute there, you're seeing some volume coming in. So, that's not good. That's showing some sellers coming in right there. So I'm waiting to see what this is going to do. So generally I like to switch to a 2 minute when I have a position start to go in my favor and then use a 2 minute as a new low. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pay closer attention on the 1 minute to look for a volume to come into this. Because really if it crosses, like if it just basically breaks out and it comes right back, that's not good. I mean, it could come back, test it, and go higher. But I mean, that's a really strong breakout, right? So it should just go. Look at this here. Can we get to 164 today? We still have, it's 152. So still have a couple hours left in a trading day. But this type of action, you got sellers coming in and people may be taking profit. But, it definitely, for me, it's making me a little anxious. Should I be worried here? Let's move it up to right there. Yep. So now you could reverse maybe and take it short. Right? So it's like a double top short sell. So let's see how I traded coin today. All my trades, 2,000, 1,000, 1,000, almost a little over 400, 200. So, and then I did have a couple of losses with it today.